PCI Motorsports.
Hello everyone, Crash here. This is RTA Motorsports, and yeah, we're loading up into Dirt Rally. We got the FOV figured out. We got everything sort of set for at the moment, and we're just gonna jump in and kind of see how everything feels now that the FOV is correct. Now that we've gotten a lot of settings sort of settled, and everything seems to be running a lot better than it was before. So let's change the view over. Looks like we're getting a low output warning from YouTube, although on OBS it says that we're running pretty smooth. Let's make sure that that's really a thing. Sometimes if you... Oh yeah, Ron, we're definitely going to make sure we get this all sort of figured out. Without a doubt, you have to make sure we got this. So everything is looking pretty smooth on the stream itself. If you guys have any issues with the stream, definitely let me know, because we're also trying to make sure that we got that all settled. So, all right, let's change the view over so you can all see what we're working with here. And we're just going to do a little bit of a, let's do a rally. We're going to start fresh. Mark, how's it going, buddy? And we got the motion simulator going. I actually uploaded the plugin for it just before we got in here, so that's all going as well. And being that Dirt Rally seems to be giving us the biggest issue, that's why I want to jump into it right now to make sure that all the settings were working. Oh, gosh. Get in. Now the belt doesn't want to go in. Come on now. There we go. All right. So we got the wheel controls actually binded this time, and they're working and they stay. So what happened was we have everything connected to a USB 3.0 like extender under the desk for wire management. But I guess when we were going through all of our computer issues, we were unplugging USBs, plugging them back in, everything like that. Maybe we didn't plug that USB back in the correct port for it or whatever, and it wasn't wanting to save our wheel presets for whatever reason. I changed the USB, I restarted the computer, and now it's actually saving our wheel presets, and we don't have to reset them each time, every time we jump into the title. So that's nice. Let's see, let's do Monaco. I just want to do a little sprint, and just to make sure everything's working good. Midday sunny. Of course, we're going to use the 1995 Impreza. And we just tested it on a different car and a different track as far as the FOV. I may have to set the seat position in this one here. But you are going to notice the wheel is not going to be on, and that's just simply, we're not going to do that all the time. We were testing things. I don't have the wheel on when our wheel's on, when I'm kind of, let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm just going to adjust a few things here, like that. And let's kick this back just a little bit. So I'm just adjusting the seating position right now. All right, that feels really good right there. This is just, I know this is an H pattern car, but we still have to bind those controls. This feels so much better. Caught the rear a little bit. So what I also want to do is I want to eliminate the head movement. So I'm noticing there's some head movement with this as well, and that was something I wanted to do before. So we're going to start the stage, but we're immediately going to go to the options, preferences, camera shake. Now you're going to notice the camera field of view is up, and that's because through the files we actually set the correct field of view. So that's being overridden right now. Okay.
Five, four, three, two, one, go.
One thing I noticed too is once we actually set the, hopefully the audio sounds good. Hopefully the audio is being picked up. But once we actually set the field of view correctly, we started getting the on-screen display on the center of the screen, which we want to see, instead of on the periphery where it's kind of hard to see it. And I'll go through how I did that another time if anyone's having any of those issues. This is so much more usable now. Riding up on that bank. Oh yeah. You get the field of view correct, and it's so natural for you to just pick it up and go. Before, we were having issues just trying to do anything in the car, and I wasn't sure what the heck was going on. I mean, we were having some wheel issues, but I think a lot of it was I wasn't really able to judge distances correctly, and I wasn't even realizing it. It felt correct for me, but it wasn't correct. This is by far not my smoothest run. At least I have sort of a feeling of where the corners of the car are, how much track I have to work with. Feels a lot more natural. Way more sliding than it needed to be, but I don't care. The rear of that car should be completely demolished. Oh man, look at that 321. Not my fastest. I think we've ran like 316s or whatever. Probably even faster than that, but still a competent time. much better, much more natural feeling, and that's really the main takeaway here. You set the FOV correctly, it just feels natural. May not be where you want it to be. Let's do hill climb. We haven't done hill climb in a long time. We haven't been able to, simply because of our old install of Windows. There was some driver issues or whatever. We haven't been in hill climb, if you look on the channel, for probably a year. Because every time I would get in, it would simply... see, I haven't even driven these modern cars. This is the last thing I know here, is this Audi. So I don't even know anything about the modern cars. We'll give it a try, I guess. I don't know anything about it. Oh, we're not doing mixed surface. I really... Anthony Hanley says, how much would everything you have there run you? Oh, man, it's hard to say. It really is. A few people do ask me that, and it's really hard to say. We're going to do a kind of a rig tour once we get everything kind of cleaned up and stabilized in the office here eventually, and I'll try to maybe touch on that. I don't want to do just tarmac. I like the mixed surface. I like to change it up. So we're going to kind of exit out of here, and we definitely have to adjust the seating position. You see we're really far away. The FOV is correct, but we have to adjust the seating position. So let's see. Discard that. There we go. Mixed surface. And we're going to do the whole course like a man. Afternoon sunny. Huh. Okay. So you can only do modern on tarmac only. Oh well. Well, we'll give the Audi a try. This is our old favorite. I know the Peugeot is probably faster. I think I've actually gotten my fastest time with that car. I think it's the T16, the one to the right of it. But yeah, without any issues. Hopefully it looks smooth for you guys, and hopefully you guys are actually hearing it. I do have my OBS kind of pulled down a little bit. Let's see. We'll leave OBS over here on my my other monitor, so that way we can kind of monitor everything there. Okay. All right, so it looks like it is picking up sound. Let's do a quick practice. I definitely want to... All right, so that feels a little bit better there. I know this is a 6-speed car as well, but we just haven't gotten to the point of setting up the the 6-speed yet. I don't know why I went for that. This is only practice anyway. Oh no, we're not practice. This is actual run. Let's restart. I thought we were just doing a practice. I could have sworn we clicked on practice. All right. So let's just take it serious then. I notice that in VR though, I'm a lot more aggressive, and I think it has to do with just getting used to racing on a monitor again. The frame rate's not an issue at all. It's working really smooth. I know that turn can be very deceptive, very tricky. Nice drift there. Oh, that one I completely forgot about. Beautiful drift there. one thing you have to be really careful of is the signs. The signs are kryptonite. Don't touch them. Oh, this is awesome. Oh. And it's been so long since I did a run here. I really don't remember a lot of this circuit. There's some turns like this one coming up that I do remember. Kind of looks like it might be skippy on the stream. I hope it's not. Let me know if it's skipping for you guys, because I'm green everywhere. I got a green graph all over saying it's delivering all the frames. I don't know why it would be skipping, but on my monitor it looks like it is skipping. Here, let's yeah, it looks like it's skipping pretty hard actually. Let me change this up. Oh, that's only running at 360. Let's change this to 1080. No, that's actually pretty smooth. Okay. So my monitor screen that I'm monitoring the stream off of was actually running at 360p. I'm like, why does it look so blurry? Why is it skipping so much? All right, anyway, let's get back to the let's get back to it. I was getting kind of nervous there. I don't want you guys seeing garbage. It was starting to distract me a little bit. I don't really remember this turn. There we go. Ah! I was trying to not use a handbrake and slide it. You really gotta flick this car to get it to go. It does not want to slide on its own. This car feels happiest going straight. Ah! Go, 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 go. Oh, it says practice run. We're doing a practice run of the whole thing, I guess, huh? See, I thought we were actually doing the run. It says practice in the top right. Well, I guess I needed some practice anyway. Ah! Oh, man, that turn used to get me all the time, too. At least that wasn't the Evo corner. Oh, that would have definitely have been me. The nice thing about running this car at 6-speed is you can use your clutch to really get you out of a lot of ruts, because this car is really a higher RPM car. It does not have that much low end torque, so you can see it right there. It's almost like the car just kind of falls on its face a little bit. Go, 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 go. Gotta let that boost kind of kick in. Go! I got my foot down. It's good that I'm doing a practice, because there's a lot I'm just not really remembering. This is absolutely gorgeous on this really wide monitor. It really is. Very reminiscent of VR, the experience you have from that. Go! Just gotta be violent with this car. This is awesome. This really is. We're almost there. And the ability to look into the corners is the biggest benefit. And the sense of speed you get. Whew, absolutely awesome. Get her done 16. Thank you so much. Ryan Ware, how you doing, man? Whew, that was awesome. So we're gonna quit because we just, even though that was a practice run, we did the run. I'm really curious to try out. Let's see. I guess Rallycross. Let's jump into some Rallycross. Kind of do all three. Linden Hill, England. AI difficulty is going to be very hard. Vent structure full. Why not? Boom. I don't want to do clubman. I want to do full circuit. Full enchilada, eh? Rallycross supercars, and we'll use the Fiesta. So far, I'm very, very excited, very happy that we've got this working. We got this. We got this going. All right. We're just gonna start the race. Whenever
The joker lap to your advantage. You only need to take it once. If you miss it, you'll get a time penalty.
got someone knocking on my door on the inside there. There we go. Get some tires on the inside. Ah, way too hot there. Trying to be smooth. I kind of had a feeling I was headed for that wall. Got a pretty good lead. They're coming up. Oh no, not the wall. Oh no, I think we're gonna be done. That was my fault. I didn't downshift in time. We just came in way too hot on that heat. Oh, man. Oh, man. Should break out of four-wheel and do some off-road hill climbing. In what way? I would love to. Alright, so we're in the heat 2, we're bottom of the barrel pretty much. We're going to have to repair the vehicle. See, I don't know what the 4 button is. That's recommendations. Boom. All right. Time used pretty much the whole hour. Okay. So we're going to start the race. We're not going to get cocky, make some of those same mistakes. We really need to do good on this one here to make it to the actual race. Because you have to remember, with these heat races, you're not only racing against the people in your heat, you're racing against everybody for time. Oh my gosh. I did not want to go into the wall on that one, but I felt like it was going to happen. Come on. Tires on the front. There we go. Gotta try to nail that turn by putting the front right tires, or at least both fronts, on that tarmac. Helps suck the car into the corner. Let's hope this is going to be good enough to get us into the actual race, because we were bottom of the barrel just a moment ago. Let's see. All right, so we finished first in that heat. All right, cool. So we're now fourth. So we should be continuing on. This is heat 3 out of 4. Let's match cruise recommendations. Boom. Only minor stuff.
You're in a good position to go for the Joker on the first lap. Might be your best time to use it.
Alrighty. 2, 1. Got some work to do. In the dirt. All right, cool. We ended up in front of that guy. Let that suspension compress, get all that weight on the front, try to turn in then. Haha! We got him. They're gonna get us. Oh, maybe not. But the marshal was gonna investigate us. But maybe we had a tire still in. is still right behind me. Oh no! Oh my gosh! 247. Let's see. Hopefully that didn't knock us. All right, 4th place. Can I find a steep hill off track to climb? Looks like there might be some in that last race. Oh no, with Ron. So Dirt Rally, you can't just venture off the track. And there's really no four-wheelers with Dirt Rally in this title. As far as like, you know, trucks or anything like that. There's no, I don't know if you're referring to trucks, but. So we're in the first split, in this first heat. I mean, this 4th heat. Let's see, let's repair vehicle. Let's match recommendations. And let's start the race. We'll kind of do that same thing again. A little bit better through that Joker. Still not smooth. That Joker's hard. Ah, right off the track. Come on. We kept it in. We kept it in. Get a tire on. There we go. Perfect. So now we're 2nd place. That guy still hasn't jokered yet. Really wide. All right, he's in the Joker. Let's get him. Let's get him. Oh, he's right behind us. Narrow miss. We almost got him. We almost hit him, I should say. Whoa. Try to make the turn smooth as possible. I can feel the back of the rig kind of swinging around because we were losing. Do you think you're braking too late, which is why you might be using the handbrake? More than, yes. Don, definitely. I'm definitely braking way too late. I'm definitely overcooking everything. But, see, the thing is with this car, it's very hard to, without a setup, really get it to go around the turn. Like, the car's setup really just wants to go straight and straight fast. So to get it around the turn requires a little bit of, you got to persuade it a little bit. And that's kind of how I've always driven these cars, a little bit harder. Now in iRacing, sliding sideways is not the fastest. You really have to practice. And so I kind of drive it a little bit differently. But they do feel pretty good as far as, you know, being similar-ish. A lot of suspension movement, a lot of body movement, but traditionally, you don't want to just slide everywhere. Oh, we're getting hit. Because if you're going traditionally, you probably want to do that. That would probably be a faster, better turn. That's probably going to be faster as well. But to me, you know, when I'm racing Linden Hill, England, in Dirt Rally, I want to be sideways. There's a little bit of fun factor that I have, just almost like a little bit of danger, you know, you may not make it. It's not as fast though, that I can tell you. Ah! You're right there, it bit me. That was probably a pretty good turn there. That was pretty terrible, but still probably about the same amount of time as if I hung it out sideways and burnt rubber the whole time. Thought we were going right off the track on that one. Ah! Come on. I accidentally hit the switch on the side with my leg of my sequential shifter and it didn't want to shift. What type of feedback is that? What do you mean? Sorry, Cole, I didn't understand the question. Oh. I'm over here trying to read comments. Oh! Kind of what did I expect, right? He might have been talking about the question above. I think I just kind of blew my chances of finishing there trying to read comments. Well, we were first for a little while. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be continuing on, unfortunately. Hate them invisible walls. Gotta persuade them a little bit, yeah. So look at that, we didn't make it, unfortunately. We were first cut there. You gotta stay focused, you know? We didn't stay focused. I know. Like your wheel moves forward when you brake. Oh, so our whole rig is on, we have a Prosimu T1000 3 degrees of freedom motion rig. And so that's why you're seeing the rig moving around. We're on a motion platform right now. So you may notice it too on the pedal cam, as far as, you know, the pedals moving up and down. So let's do, why not? Let's try this modern car. Something totally different. Crazy amounts of horsepower. Never tried it. Never really even driven the full course on tarmac. Just never really seemed appealing to me at the time, but why not? We haven't driven this car. We got Pikes Peak working now. Took the gloves off because we need some air. Actually, let me turn this fan on a little bit. There we go. Hopefully you guys are not bombarded with air noise. And we're just gonna start right into it, but I do need to move this forward. That's a must. And we're kind of like in the center of the car. I think that's pretty good there. Oh, definitely a little bit more forward. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is something totally different. Ah! We're going right to people. Hold on. Hold on. We need to change some things here. Let's tilt this up just a little bit. Alright. Wow, that felt remarkably different than anything I'm used to. If you go on Prosimu's website, they're actually not too bad, and you can start off with just a rig and then add on the motion components later on. It's really not too bad. They're based out of France, so if you live in Europe, shipping is a little bit cheaper, even though shipping to America really wasn't as bad as I thought it was. A lot of guys that follow this channel here do have this same rig here in America, so he's very reasonable with his prices. Oh wow, this is totally weird. You can actually kind of feel like tire roll with this car. It like trying to get some, fighting for grip. Big understeer there, to be expected. Oh wow. Don't hit the wall. Oh, the car didn't like that much. That car didn't like that much handbrake. Oh man, this is actually a little bit frightening. Oh, smack that sign. What the heck? Oh, we are going to revisit the heck out of this. This car is a beast. Don't go off. I really don't want to use a handbrake with this car because it just feels so upset when you do it. But sometimes some of these turns you have to, just got to pull it a little bit. And then you do that and it goes right off. Oh, we're learning the car. It happens. Oh! No! Oh, this could be a lot of fun. Once we know Pikes Peak really well again. That turn creeps up on you so fast. Didn't like that at all. Go, baby. Look at that helicopter. Haha. I didn't read that sign. Kind of wondered what that sign said. Oh, that turn came up way faster than I thought it would. Destroying this car, but it's alright apparently. No! Evo corner! I think that was Evo corner. We just went off of. Can someone confirm that? Was that Evo corner? I can't see the track. Just riding the brakes. I don't know what's. Come on. The car is hopping from grip. Oh, right off, right off. Oh no. I was getting way too cocky there. All right. This car is rough, without a doubt. This is some serious business here. man, that was fun. Don said, dead. Let's see. Let's read some of these here. T1000 3 degrees of freedom is about 2.9 thousand. Just a lot of money, but still ridiculous as some others. Yeah. So, a cool suit for racing drivers. Huh. You guys are having a pretty awesome conversation there. I'm trying to follow it. Alrighty. So, I guess that was practice. We're not going to do that again, though. Maybe we'll do one more. Let's see. I think it's going to try to make me start the run. We'll act like we're going to start the run, but we're actually going to exit out of it. We're definitely going to revisit that once we get a little bit more practice. That was phenomenal. That was so much fun. Yeah, the G920. I had issues with it when it first came out. The price that they were asking for it was a bit much. What the heck just happened there? The whole title just went windowed for some crazy reason. Let's put this back on full screen. Cool shirt system. Yeah, I definitely need one of those right now. Without a doubt, I definitely need one of those right now. Having the fan here. Why does it keep going back to being windowed? Oh, oh! My belt buckle here, the base of it, where I unlocked the belts, was hitting my wireless keyboard right on the Windows key button. So the start menu kept coming up and putting it on windowed mode. Maybe we should stop doing that. There we go. We'll accept these changes, please and thank you. And we'll do just one more. Let's see. Custom event, rally, Wales, River Severn Valley, kind of one of my favorites. And we'll do Night Overcast. Thrustmaster TX. I would recommend the Thrustmaster TX. We have old videos of it, and it served. We had a TX. We had a TX with the 599XX Evo rim, one of my favorite rims for that ecosystem. I absolutely loved it. I use that rim for everything. I use that wheel for everything. I was very happy with it. It's kind of what we started off with a T1000, which is nothing. It's a force feedback wheel, 240-degree wheel, 8-inch rim, very tiny. From there, we went to the TX, and I never looked back. It did die on us, but I think I could attribute drifting probably to it. You know, really catching the wheel when the motor is going at high speed and forcing it the other direction. It didn't seem to like that with drifting. It was fine. And I think if I wasn't drifting as much as I was later on, we probably wouldn't have killed it. But it served for me for a few years, actually, of a lot of races. And I used to race a lot more then than I do now. We're planning on getting back to our frequency of racing as we used to. But yeah, I think that was awesome. Yes, Thrustmaster TX, you could use any of their wheels from their ecosystem on there. Like I said, I used the 599 XX Evo. The wheel it comes with is kind of garbage. If you have an Xbox, yeah, you're going to want the Thrustmaster. But you might want to look at the PlayStation version because the wheel it comes with instead is actually, it's a Thrustmaster T1000. It's a 1080 degree wheel, so you get a little bit more degrees out of it, and it comes with a better wheel base. The wheel that's on the TX kind of gets you going. It's a very plasticky sort of Ferrari look-alike wheel, and no one really ever keeps it, to be honest with you. There's a lot of them on eBay going for like 50 bucks, and no one's buying them. Yeah, there is a 599 Alcantara version. I would just get that then. If you could get it for a good deal and it makes sense to buy it that way, go for it. All right.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. 60 over crest. Left 6 and right 6 100. Left 6 and right 5. And left 6 half long, easy over crest. Left 6, right 5 60. Keep right over crest, 150 over dip. Right 6 150. Dip, right 6 and left 5 half long over crest 100. Right over crest 80. Keep left over crest 80 over crest. Right 6, crest jump maybe 150. Left 6.
Whoa.
Side 130.
Well, that wasn't any good. One little mistake destroyed the vehicle. Let's try that again.
5.
Now there is a video that we set like a record for ourselves on this in VR,
60 over crest.
and it was a clean run for me.
100.
Very nice run. So I am familiar with this car and track combination. It looks really good right now. It is different when you're not in VR, but I think I should still be able to finish it in some level of competence. Come on. Come on. Really? We're going to restart this one more time. If we can't finish, we'll practice and we'll come back at another time.
5.
Oh man, come on now.
3, 2, 1, go. 60 over crest. Left 6 and right.
We can do this.
Left 6 and right 5. And left 6 half long, 80 over crest. Left 6, right 5, 60. Keep right over crest, 150 for the dip. Right 6, 150. Dip, right 6. And left 5 half long over crest, 200. Right over crest, 80. Keep left over crest, 80 over crest. Right 6, crest jump maybe, 150. Left 6, and right.
Come on, control it.
Left 5 blocks outside, 130.
There we go.
5, right 6, continue to 80. And right 5 continues over crest. Right 6 over crest. So left 3 long. And right 4 long jump. Caution right 4 long, long slope cut 60. And right 5 over jump maybe, right 5. So caution left 5 gate and left 1 long, turn hairpin right. 200 cross junction. Caution keep right over crest through post. Left 6 post, jump 60, crest hit right 3. Left 6, 60, line over crest.
Oh my gosh.
Left 4 half long.
Well, we have no lights now. Let's see if we can repair. Nope, it's not going to let us repair and recover. No. Let's just call it here. We finally got it working. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of racing, a lot of rallying. But it is starting to get late, and I do gotta stop streaming for the night. We are going to resume this again real soon, possibly tomorrow or maybe the next day. So, oh my gosh, I can't believe we could do that run. That's a run we have done many times, many times in VR. But I don't know. Maybe we've ran too much today, and I'm just not with it. But we're gonna come back to that fresh another time. Definitely want to check out, actually, let's see real fast while I have a moment. I want to check out, because I think Assetto Corsa just finished. Mark, so I was in that position when I bought this wheelbase. And I bought it, and I absolutely love it. I really do. But now I'm buying, or eventually going into a direct drive of some kind. And so that's the place I'm in right now. And if you think that sim racing is going to eventually take you to that spot and you have the funds to do it, you might just want to jump in. You know what I mean? Like buy once type deal. I absolutely love the Fanatec. I love Fanatec's ecosystem. I haven't had any problems with it except for the McLaren wheel. You all may have seen that video of our McLaren woes that we've had in the past, but overall this wheelbase is probably the best, or one of the best belt driven wheelbases out there. But from all the reviews I've seen, it doesn't shake a stick at direct drive. Direct drive's just another animal altogether. And if you sim race a lot, or if you're going to sim race a lot and you have been, and you know that you take it seriously, it's a lot of fun to you. I don't play any first-person shooters ever. I love first-person shooters. I don't, because this is where I want to be. And if you're that kind of person, it might be better to just jump into the direct drive. Let's see if we could get... See if we could get Assetto Corsa going. All right, so it recognized the resolution straight out of the gate. Rendering mode, single screen. Let's see, everything is pretty much all the way up. Motion blur is off. I know I'm going to have to... Well, it looks like all the controls are here and they saved somehow. Okay, so that works. And none of my mod cars are here. Go figure. All right, it's loading up. All right, you all can see what we're seeing, and this is absolutely crazy. It's possible. I'm staying with, yeah, I'm staying with the Fanatec pedals, shifter, and handbrake. Those are not going anywhere for now unless we get something else eventually. But yeah, so everything else is going to be staying here. All right, so I can tell you straight out of the gate, it works. Let's move this down to our view. So you can see we're running with the stream going, 144 frames per second. You guys should be able to see that on the screen right about there. And onboard settings. So it set our FOV to 56, and I think that's actually correct. Let's go to Project Immersion's website, and let's see if that is correct. Let me just put it in the calculator real quick. Assetto Corsa uses a VFOV. Actually 27. 27 is what I'm looking for. So let's set this here, 27.41. You can see this is what we're using. This is the tool to set your FOV. Unfortunately, you can't just type. You have to kind of hold it, wait for it to happen. We're almost there. I do got to fix that pitch though. And it's funny, actually you can see it on your screen too. Wow. That's crazy. Just like on the bottom of your screen, I could see the dash right through my steering wheel perfectly right now. It just like fit right in there. So if I do fix the pitch, then I kind of cut off some of that. So I'm going to do kind of the best place for me there. Seeing position, let's maybe pull that back just a hair. So my hand is perfectly lining over that one, and there we go. All right. So we'll just do a quick lap. Let's see. So I didn't patch the motion rig to it. Oh yeah, I do gotta fix that pitch. That pitch is not good. So I am gonna have to lose the dash a little bit. Just a little bit, but I felt like I was looking just down. Actually push the seat back just a hair. That feels pretty good there. Maybe down a little bit. Back to pits. All right. We did just save that. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm looking completely off screen, not paying attention. One last time. There was no front end bite at all. That was weird. Let's try a different vehicle. That just felt wrong. I turned the wheel and there was no one there. That's not typically how it's supposed to be. But okay. I think that's just because that wasn't... Was that? Yeah, it was the GT3 version. I don't know. Very, very weird. Let's try a different car. Our old favorite, the 911 RSR. Carlos, gas away. Hey, man, we're doing pretty good. We're just trying some Assetto Corsa real quick. We just did a lot of dirt rally. We're just going to do a quick hot lap here, just to see how everything's working with I guess I'm not like noticing the speed. I don't know. Feels like, oh, my clutch pedal's not messing up again. We had an issue with our clutch pedal reading like 3 and 4% when I wasn't pressing it. I hope that's not the case here. That is strange. Let's see. There might be an inherent issue going on in the backside, because this is kind of like what we were experiencing with Dirt Rally before. Let's see if we can figure this out. Let's make sure. Let's actually turn off the post-processing effects. Mirror resolution. Let's put this on normal, medium. Let's lower those down. Let's see here. I don't know why it's skipping right there. Look. See that? That's pretty strange. I don't know. It looks okay. I'm gonna bump this up a little bit just in case. I don't know. We did have everything on off. May or may not be affecting it because we were drifting the last time we were in Assetto Corsa. I know the car does have some sort of like factory, not ABS, but some traction control built in, and right now it's on traction control 3 out of the box. That's just how the car is. Frame rates jumped to over 200 now. We're at 240, 250. See if the car is actually drivable now. Now that we're not in the preset of drifting. Oh, this is going to take some practice. I know I have it set to 27, the FOV. I'm going to bump that up just a hair, kind of against our better judgment, but I'm going to bump that up to maybe 29. Feels a little bit too weird. Didn't really feel supernatural, even though mathematically, I guess that would make sense and that would be the correct setting. Felt a little too weird for me. Whoa, the force feedback settings are really, really high. Getting really violent vibrations through the wheel. I'm gonna have to go through and recheck everything. Oh my gosh. It's actually bouncing my rig. The force feedback coming from the wheel. Oh my gosh. I don't want to break this wheelbase now. I don't know why the force feedback is so high, and it's fully clipping there. That's a full clip. There was no information coming through there. know, you guys probably can hear this coming from the wheel itself. Full clip, no information. All right, let's pull up the wheel settings and let's see what we can adjust there. Is that on 201%? I don't know, let's see what that feels like. That was crazy. That was way too much. Yes, I'm actually on the new monitor right now, Carlos. Don, have a good one, buddy. We're kind of getting everything set up for all of our different titles here. All right, I got information coming through there. 201. All right, this feels a lot better now. It's probably why I wasn't feeling anything. The darn thing was pulling itself out of my hands. Mid-turn, it was just... It was pure clip. The wheel, the motor was just maxed out. It was just on lockup, full lockup. All right, that feels a lot better. Still a lot of vibrations coming through, but it doesn't feel ridiculous now. Still hitting 240 frames per second. I knew there was something wrong. Even though a lot of settings carried over from the last install of Windows, I'm not really sure what that was about. Should be using my McLaren wheel for this, but that's okay. Getting some skips, some spikes here. And I think it's on the smoke generation. Might have to lower that a little bit because we're hitting 240, 250 frames per second while streaming, but see right there, I mean, it just completely made it almost unusable, all that skipping. As soon as we hit dirt. A little weird. Otherwise on the track, everything is moving really smooth. I kind of like how everything feels right now. How everything looks. All right, let's try different car. Let's see where that gets us. Let's see, so-called street cards. Let's We got some Ferraris. How about the 599 XX Evo? No. That's actually a full-on race car. Let's... 488 GT3. Why not? It says we don't have the pack, but we do have the red pack. Well, we're going to have to check that out. The FXXK. Give that a try. So on Project Immersion's site, it says 27.41 is our VFOV for this title. We bumped it up to 29. Moved the seat back just a little bit, and I think that kind of gave us really the best feel so far. I don't think we have a tire choice, do we? Let's go soft. Oh yeah. Oh, that feels actually really good because we have the gauge cluster right through the wheel here. We could see it. It's actually pretty cool. Let's bring this up just a hair, or you could adjust the pitch. Okay. See, the force feedback of this car defaulted at 100, where in the RSR it was at 201. I don't know why. Oh, no front grip. Gotta get used to it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's definitely smoke generation that's messing us up there frame rate wise. There we go. Run it out a little bit into the red line. Into the dirt, skipping like crazy. Broke the windshield. Ah, lots and lots and lots of damage. See what another car is going to feel like. I know I'm not doing a complete lap. We were supposed to stop after the dirt rally, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of going through real quick and going nuts real fast to see what we could try before we have to really go. The Audi e-tron, I think that's a diesel, if I remember. I'm almost certain it's a diesel, and it just sounds really, really funky. But yeah, let's try one of these, and then we'll get going. Do I drift ever? It's Melon. Yes. Actually, there's a drift video on my channel where we drifted it was a mod car. I think it was a Mustang at a, I forgot what that mod track was, but we lost all of our mod stuff when we went in here and like reset all of our settings, reset Windows and all that. We lost all of that, so we got to re-download everything. Definitely don't drift often. It's definitely not something we do often, but something I appreciate, something I like. The thing sounds like... sounds like a tractor almost. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my God. I thought it could handle that turn. Really should throw on the McLaren wheel so we can see a little bit more of the car. Oh, this is crazy. That was awesome. Come on, come on. Oh, ah. Oh no. I got way too confident in it. We destroyed it, but we don't have any suspension damage, just front end, rear end damage, no engine damage. We'll try to complete the lap. It's just chaos with this car at this track. Don't. Nope, nope, nope. Tagged the wall really hard there. This is a really cool car, and I never really use it. If anything, I tend to use the Porsche version, or the Porsche version. I would love to come back and really put some laps in this car, learn it, try to set up a race with it. That would be awesome. Oh, 100 mile per hour selfies, yeah. This is definitely a dope setup. This is a crazy setup. And it's very immersive, it really is. It's like, for me, this is probably, from everything I've experienced so far, probably like the craziest monitored setup you could get for sim racing. Hands down, the craziest monitored setup you could get. Whereas VR is another animal altogether. A lot of people that, you know, I'm friends with can't do VR because they immediately get motion sick in the worst way. We don't get motion sick, so it doesn't really apply to us. But if you get motion sick no matter what, and you've tried it and you can't get over that, this is probably the next best thing for an out-of-the-box sort of crazy ride. This is insane. And I do feel absolutely immersed when I'm racing in it so far today, because we've been having a lot of issues, but I do feel absolutely immersed. I need more time. I really do to really test this and get the full feel of it out. But so far, I'm really liking it. I am really, really liking it. Favorite track to run on? I like the Nordschleife. I really do. Although you saw me crashing a lot there, I mean, this is our, you know, we're still kind of trying everything. Everything today is like, everything today is really like for the first time. You know, trying everything for the first time for the most part. Oh. So what are the settings on here? Because the force feedback felt really, really strong. Let's go back to pits. So it almost felt like this car is doing the same thing. Force feedback control. All right, so look, I'm gonna show you guys. Look at that. I don't know why that's doing that at all, but it says 171. That's insane. It shouldn't be that high. Nowhere near that high. Some cars are doing it, some aren't, and I never saved settings that high. I don't know why. I have no idea why that would even happen. So like the Audi wasn't doing it. The Audi was at I want to say the Audi was 100%, I think, when we started off. There was another car, the Ferrari was 80 something. But the very first car we tried, the Mercedes, yeah, we're gonna hit the wall. There we go. So the Mercedes and the second car we tried, I forgot, oh, the Porsche, were both like, I don't think I noticed with the Mercedes. I noticed something felt wrong. That's why I went back in the controller profile. And I think it's the default saved preset on that one's well over 200. I'm not sure why. because that's what we experienced with the Porsche as well. It's a little wall tap. So I gotta adjust some of the settings of the wheel. It's not really reacting fast enough as what we would normally like. I think I actually saved a preset to it. Let's see. Let's see what this does. Just feels very sluggish. And I don't know why when we go off track we're losing all those frames, but that's besides the point. Let's see what the sensor is. Auto. Drift mode. Let's turn that off. Feels a little bit snappier. So there's a little tight course over here that a lot of people online love to run. Still feels kind of weird, but better than it did. It's, yeah. I'm gonna have to adjust some settings again. Alright, let's try it coming back this way again. A lot of it is also just the fact that we're on a monitor. Just still kind of new to us. Ah! Oh, it's pretty trippy looking at everything sliding around this way. Alright, we're kind of getting used to it, I think. Just need some practice. I would like those mod cars back. Because they were absolutely freaking awesome to drift with. I think I need to up the force feedback actually a little bit, because it does feel a little too weak now. Just go straight for 100. I don't know why, as soon as you go on the grass, just start skipping, because frame rate is saying that we're still over 200. Yeah, it's feeling a lot better. I know our driving's not reflecting it, but it's feeling better. And we'll come back to that another time. Alright everyone, thank you so much for joining in. I'm Crash, this is RTA Motorsports. As usual, we're going to be streaming a lot more. We're going to be putting a lot more videos out. Definitely consider subscribing. This series right now that we've been doing is basically just been getting everything set up since our computers crashed. We had 2 computer failures right on the 1st of January when we went to live stream when we first got this monitor. Both machines were not running right at all. Our main system, the update kind of killed it. We had to reinstall Windows on this one. That one, was streaming PC. We were able to get back online. We didn't have to install Windows on that one. So yeah, it's been a big troubleshooting mess, but I think everything is getting stabilized to the point where We're going to start jumping into actual races again and actual content as we're going to be practicing with this a lot more, getting used to it for the full review that's going to be coming out. So far, you know, you guys are watching, and I'm going to just tell you straight out, it's absolutely awesome. It really is. It is awesome. Whether or not it's going to replace VR for me, I don't think anything will necessarily replace VR, but there is a really strong case for this monitor. It really is. It does take up your entire field of vision for the most part. There's still some out here, like I could see. Of course, humans can see like almost 180 degrees with our peripheral. So, but usable field of view, it pretty much takes up the whole thing. So there's a strong sense of speed. There's a beautiful curve to it. I'm impressed. And now that we're getting everything set with the correct FOV, we're getting all of our controller profiles fixed, because you can see the issues we're having here in Assetto Corsa. Some of the cars were defaulted at 201 for the force feedback, which is bonkers. I don't know why that was even a thing. And we got to figure out why, like, we have 305 frames per second now, and we're just getting skipping like crazy. I think it's a smoke generation or whatever. Even though right there it's not really dipping below 100, but as soon as we go in the dirt, it just... Now it's not doing it. It's making me out to be a liar. But before, you probably seen on the stream, being in the dirt like we are now was causing skipping like crazy. And right now it's not. I don't know what's going on there. We're going to fix that with the Assetto Corsa. And of course, jump into a lot more other content. We have a lot of reviews coming out and our direct drive surprise coming up. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I hope soon. So, all right, everyone. Check out the cool shirt system on Amazon. Oof. Oof. Ooh, thank you, Ron. I'm definitely going to have to look at that. Everyone, see you all next time. And of course, have a great day.